Children, welcome to my maths class. In previous class, we already discussed about the congruence of triangles. What's the meaning of congruence of triangles? So now we will discuss about the criterion for the congruence of triangle. What's the criteria you are using to make the two triangles congruent? So I have two triangles ABC and triangle PQR. In these two triangles are congruent if all three sides and angles are equal. But now we have to write or we have to understand these things. What's the criteria to make these two triangles are congruent? First criterion you are using SSS, means side, side, side. Three sides of first triangle correspondingly equal to the three sides of second triangle. Then these two triangles are congruent. Again, you try to understand by this figure. Three sides AB equals to PQ, AB equals to PQ, BC is equals to QR, BC is equals to QR, and AC equals to PR. Then you can say that these two triangles are congruent by criterion SSS. By criterion SSS. These two triangles are congruence by criterion SSS. You have already noted that when you are proving these two triangles are congruent having the six properties. Three we use to prove the criterion conditions and the remaining three. Here's the remaining three terms. Angle A is equals to angle P, angle B is equals to angle Q, angle C is equals to angle R. Already equal due to CPCT. What's the meaning of CPCT? Corresponding part of congruence triangle. This symbol is used for symbol of congruence. So by criterion SAS, these two triangles are congruent. So just like you try to understand AB, BC and PQ are equal, then angle A equals to angle P, angle A equals to angle P, overlapping each other. Angle B is equals to angle Q, just like they also overlapping each other. Angle C is equals to angle R, just like they also overlapping each other. So these two triangles are congruent by criterion SSS. So remaining three properties, six properties you have written, and earlier classes you have studied that things. So these three sides are equal. So remaining three properties already equal due to CPCT. Next criterion SAS. Criterion SAS. If AB equals to PQ, angle B is equals to Q, and side BC is equals to side QR. By criterion SAS, these two triangles are congruent. It means you can say that the two sides AB and BC forms angle B. AB and BC forms the angle B. PQ and QR forms the angle Q. So an angle included by these two sides. Just like this figure, two fingers, that is forefinger and middle finger. So the gap between the forefinger and middle finger, that also makes the angle. That's the meaning of this SAS. So two sides makes an angles by a common vertex. Just like AB and BC having a common vertex B, PQ and QR having common vertex Q. So angle B is equals to angle Q and BC is equals to QR. So by this criterion SAS, these two triangles are congruent. Just like you find this figure, AB equals to PQ, BC equals to QR, B and Q, angle B and Q, they completely overlap each other. So these two triangles ABC and triangle PQ are congruent to each other. So they are congruent to each other. So they are overlapping each other. They are covering each other. That's why these two figures are congruent. So if the remaining portion of this term or remaining properties AC is equals to PR, we have not written in criterion. Angle A is equals to P, not written in criterion. Angle C is equals to angle R, not written in criterion. But already we told you the sixth property we are using 3 for criterion and the remaining 3 is already equal due to CP/CT. So this remaining portion are equals due to CP/CT. So by this condition we find the congruence of triangle. The remaining portion of criterion we will discuss in next video. Till then, goodbye.